all about trending. We've counted the column inches and told up your tweets to work out exactly who are the 25 most talked about people in the UK this week. They're on the Wall of Fame. So, who are they? Let's have a look at this week's wall. Now, on the wall is golfer Rory McIlroy. After winning the US Open last Sunday, 22-year-old Rory is expected to make a fortune from sponsorship deals. In fact, they reckon within a few months, he'll even be able to afford his own super injunction. And there's Cheryl Cole. Apparently, Ashley won Cheryl back with the comforting words, "I'm not as bad as Giggsy." So, let's play the first round off the wall. The answer to every question on this show is one of this week's top 25 faces. Andrew, Kate and Billie, here's your question. It's the anniversary of Michael Jackson's death this week, and one of our top 25 has brought his bed sheets in auction. Who was it?
Ooh.
Who can we rule out at this stage?
The Queen. She wouldn't, would she? She can afford
She
a
has
different bed sheet
royalty.
every day.
But this is a collectible item, isn't it? I mean, you're probably not going to use them.
I'm not sure she's a huge fan. She likes Corrie, apparently, but I've no evidence she likes Michael Jackson.
The Queen is heavily influenced by Michael Jackson. Here she is, moonwalking. She actually pretends not to know who you are. Because Anton Deck told me she went to a party celebrating 50 years of ITV, and she said, "Do you work behind or in front of the camera?" And then she met Chris Tarrant, and she said, "Do you work in front or behind the camera?" He went, "In front of the camera." She went, "I only watch TV at the weekends." He went, "I'm only on at the weekends." So you a big Michael Jackson fan, Billie?
Yeah, I love him. Off the wall.
Really?
That was a good time.
What about after that?
Yeah, Thriller. I liked all of them, actually. His recent ones with Akon are a bit sad.
Well, he was dead by then. They made him do that duet with Akon. Kate, has anything of yours ever been auctioned on the internet?
Do you know it has? It has. I was on a live television show talking about internet auction sites, and the expert said people buy anything. And I did really anything, and I picked up a banana from a bowl of fruit on the table and took a bite, and someone paid 1,600 quid for it on eBay.
What have they done with the banana?
Well, it was,
It's a legitimate question. Mucky about it.
It was an insurance firm in Newport Pagnell. They said they were going to put it in a glass case in reception to improve morale. You can't help but think that if they put the 1,600 quid behind the bar and given all of it right out, that would be slightly better than a bit of rotting fruit.
Well, we've got a banana here, and
Right.
maybe if people saw you take a bite.
What about Billie Piper, the Diary of a Call Girl? They'd put a fortune for that, wouldn't they?
Surely it's not whether you can bite a banana, it's how far down the banana you can bite it.
Did you ever play a prostitute?
If not, would you?
Here you go. Get it down, yeah?
No,
Go for it.
I can have you down as a spitter.
See, of course you were in Doctor Who.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of big fans of Doctor Who out there. Have they ever bought any of your stuff?
Yeah, I actually think someone brought my Rose Tyler pajamas for like $3,500.
Wow.
It's actually £1,000. It's slightly exaggerated. But any weird requests from fans?
Signing breasts, inside thigh.
And would you do it?
Yeah.
Have you been asked to sign a penis?
I have, yeah. But that's, I drew the line there.
Okay, so Andrew, Kate and Billie, who from this week bought Michael Jackson's old bed sheets at an auction? Let me see if I can help you. I'm going to whittle it down for you.
Come on, whittle, whittle.
Whittle.
Okay, could it be Education Secretary Michael Gove, known to his friends as Pop?
Oh.
Or could it be Jedward? Jedward were actually mentioned in a question in an Irish exam this week. The exam was on crimes against humanity.
They are incredible though, Jedward. I met them for the first time recently. And let me tell you, it is not an act. They are very sweet, but they are genuinely a pair of crayon eaters. It's fantastic though. They supported Barack Obama in Dublin. They were on before Barack Obama, and people were going nuts in Ireland. Like, why are they on? Why are they supporting Barack Obama? Why are they on before? I'm like, just relax. It's a security issue. These are the only two Irishmen in Ireland we can guarantee are not in the IRA. Try and get a balaclava over that quiz.
So, Andrew, Kate and Billie, which one of our final five bought Michael Jackson's bed sheet?
I don't think Jedward could afford it,
No, that's
could they?
not-
I don't think they're that successful, are they? I don't think Michael Gove could afford it either, could he? No.
Okay, let's give you a clue. I can tell you that the bed sheets were actually autographed by both Michael Jackson and Macaulay Culkin.
That's horrible.
What were they doing in the same room with bed sheets and a felt pen?
And it might be Jedward. It could be Jedward then. I've got a feeling they're Macaulay Culkin fans.
So, you think Jedward bought Michael Jackson's bed sheets? Let's see if you're right. Yes, that's the right answer. I can tell you they bought the bed sheets for £3,000 at auction in October last year. They weren't listed as Michael Jackson's bed sheets. They were actually down as Court Exhibit B. Okay, so Tamara, Jack and Sally, here's your question. One of this week's top 25 has received a community punishment for arson, but which one? Could it be Tony Blair? Tony is being talked about this week for charging £10 to parents for their children to attend his son Leo's birthday. Sally, do you think he could be responsible for arson?
No, he's responsible for a lot of good things, like the minimum wage and hospital waiting times
And the
coming
Iraq
down.
War and...
Well, let's not talk about that. But not arson.
So you're a big supporter of our Tone?
I am, yes.
Is your husband?
Well, my husband was a Tory MP and now he's not allowed to have an opinion on politics at all.
Because he's married you.
No.
You're looking for someone who's an arsonist. What's the worst thing you've ever done, Tamara? Have you been caught shoplifting?
I have. I'm so
How
ashamed.
old were you then?
I was 12. It was the peer pressure.
Well, Jack, have you ever had any problems with the law?
Yes, I once attacked someone with a screwdriver and set fire to them afterwards. I didn't mean to say that. I didn't mean to say that.
Okay, did you ever get into any mischief when you were younger, Billie?
Yeah, quite a bit.
What sort of thing?
You know, general vandalism. I used
Oh, well, of course, I mean, obviously, we've all done general vandalism.
I used to tag.
You used to what? Tag?
Tag, spray, you know, like graffiti. Nothing arsey, just the word smack.
Oh, it was you, was it?
What else?
I got caught stealing a single of Cotton Eye Joe from our prize.
Well, I can understand. It's a great record.
I dealt vitamin tablets at school. And
Vitamin tablets, what, pretending they were ecstasy or something?
I don't know what I was thinking. I was like 8 or 9. I took them in. I thought they were good. Gave them to a few people. Someone had a headache. Then I was taken away and accused of being a drug dealer.
What a crazy idea.
Okay, so the question is, which of our top 25 received a community punishment for arson? Let's see if I can help you. I'm going to whittle it down for you. So, here's our final 5. Could it be David Cameron? Or maybe it's Andy Murray?
He complains a lot. He complains about everything.
Yeah.
What's with that?
Could be him. Another pixelated photo. Look at that.
That's a real, that's how you really get into the mind games of your opponent. Hey you, I'm gonna suck you off. And then I'm gonna take you around the block. An angry Scottish blowjob. I'm gonna suck you like a coffee bar. I'm gonna suck you like the fruit and veg of the reason of life. You know what I find creepy about the whole Andy Murray thing? Do you know the way it used to be Henman Hill in Wimbledon?
Yeah.
It's now called the Murray Mount. It sounds like it's just a position from a Presbyterian sex manual. You just get Morag on her back and then you present her with the Murray Mount. 4 minutes of joyless Presbyterian sex. Are you enjoying that, Morag? Not in the slightest, George. That's how God intends it.
Okay, here's another clue for you. The item they set fire to was a priceless collection of cacti.
Well, Nick, it could be
I think
Nick.
it was
Could
Clegg.
be Nick Clegg.
Yeah, I vaguely
Why do you
recall-
think it's Nick?
Well, I vaguely remember reading something about it being Nick.
Let's make it Nick
Okay.
Clegg. He's had such
Yeah.
a hard time. I think it'd cheer him up to be made into the arsonist. It's not like people send dog shit to him in the
Really?
post. Oh, they do.
Is that
It's
you?
horrible. Amazon do it. If you can tick, this is a gift, and they wrap it.
Okay, so Tamara, Jack and Sally, you think Nick Clegg did a community punishment for arson. Let's see if you're right.
I was being very honest about that. I'm not.
I'm only teasing.
No, it's not a laughing matter. It's not, no, I'm going to be serious about it.
Yeah?
I in an interview yesterday.
Quite funny though.
Well,
Unless it was your greenhouse. Is it burnt down?
exactly. I didn't burn down the greenhouse. No, I did not
You
burn
didn't?
down the greenhouse. No, I did some damage to some plants.
A rare cacti.
I did damage to
And you're meant to be a green party.
I know. I'm not.
That's the right answer. 16 years old and drunk when he set fire to a priceless cacti collection whilst on an exchange trip in Germany. I wouldn't have thought Nick Clegg would have set fire to anything except every one of his lifelong principles. So, at the end of that round, it's a draw. Join us after the break when I will reveal who was the #1 most talked about person in the UK this week. See you in a couple of minutes.